All right, hey everybody. So I put this video together for you to help you with your ecology project. And the goal of the project is to create a website. So I wanted to show you how you're going to create your website. So you're just going to go into your Drive and you're going to click New, hit More, and then you're going to go to our Google Sites, and that'll open up a brand new page for you to start your website. So here we go, and I'm going to take you through some of the kind of basic things that you can do with this. You can obviously do more if you would like, but I'm going to take you through what I think is important. So there are a couple of different things. At the top right here, this is where you're going to give your website kind of the file name. So this is what you'll see when you're searching for your website in your Drive. So maybe you'll just title it Ecology Project, because it's your ecology project. And this can be different. You can name it whatever you want. Maybe you want to say New Jersey or whatever you wanted to say. That's totally fine, but it can be different than what your project, your title up here is called. All right, so the next thing we want to look at is there are different themes that you can utilize. Not that many, but there are some over here. So you can choose which one you would like to do. So whatever you think looks good, and then you would choose a color that kind of will go throughout your theme. So maybe I just want to use yellow, whatever you want to do. And that's your themes. And you can choose whatever colors you want to include as your theme. That'll kind of be what's going around the whole time. All right, so then the next thing that we want to start looking at is you want to make sure you give you're going to be your home page, and so you want to give it a title. Maybe you want it to say New Jersey biome. Honestly, you can put whatever title you want as long as it makes sense with the project that we are going to be going through. Just make sure you give it a title that is, makes sense. In addition to that, you want to maybe change the background image here. So you can go there and you can say change image, you can select an image, or you can even upload an image. So for this project, you are going to have to take pictures of specimens, of animals, right? Plants, insects, and so it would be a good idea to take a picture that might be really nice for your homepage, or take several pictures that you might want to use for your homepage. And then this will be cool that you get to upload your own picture. So let's see my pictures. I'll just use a bee picture of course. So you're uploading your picture, and it'll adjust it, I guess, for you, adjusting for readability so that it kind of makes sense. So I think it would be really nice to have your own picture. You can even add more pictures down here, and we'll talk about that. All right, so we also want to start to look at, let's see. I wanted to show you, well, we'll go back to that. But down here, you're going to want to add some information. Now you can double click and you can add a text box. And if you don't want that text box, you can just hit delete. Or you can even go over to insert and you can add a text box, you can add an image, you can add something from your Drive, you can even embed a link. Maybe you have like a video or something that you wanted to embed. But I'm just going to, and then here are the different layouts that you can choose. So there are several different layouts. Maybe you want it to be all pictures, maybe you have 2 pictures and you have some text that you want to elaborate on. Whatever it might be, you choose your layout. So maybe for your front page, you can put a picture right here, and then you have whatever text you want to have here. And you can change the size of it by doing that, and you can make it bold and italic if you would like. So that's just some stuff. And you can even, let's see, section background. So we can put emphasis on it. So it changes the color of it, which is kind of nice. I would say you want your website to be colorful and inviting and really eye appealing, so that when somebody's looking at it, it really draws in their attention. So make it look nice. And you can even select your background. Let's say you have a picture that you would like to use as your background. You can do the same thing, upload that picture, and that could then be your background. Something that I wanted to show you, but let me just do this really quick. Okay. Characteristics. Okay, so I just wanted to show you something that I want to do, go back to home, is the fact that you're gonna have different pages, and I'm gonna show you more about how we do our pages in a second, but I want to show you on your home page, you can then figure out how you want your different pages to be displayed. You can either have them at the top of your screen, like this, and then the person can then click it and it brings them to that page, or you can adjust it by going to this little icon over here, navigation settings, click it, and then you can go to where you want your pages to be, either at the top, which is what it is right now, or you can put it on the side of your website. So now you see it's over here, we'll show the sidebar, and there you go, and then there's characteristics of New Jersey. So just wanted to show you that. Okay, and then the next thing that we want to look at is we are going to look at our pages. So this will be your home page, and you're going to have a couple different pages. I believe the project says for you to have 4 pages, and it's pretty easy. I quickly just showed you how to do that before, but you're just going to hit this add button, right? You name it whatever you want it to be. Maybe you want it to be food webs, and then you hit done. So now I have 2 food webs here, or let's add another one just to go back to our home. We want to make sure that they're all under home and they're all going to be displayed over there. So let's add another one. Let's do getting to know the wildlife, which is in New Jersey. And let's say for this one, for this particular one, you're going to be having, animals are going to be included in this area, insects, plants, all those things are included under this one. So you can definitely put all your information just on this page. You can even change your title, change your background, add text down here, add several different sections of text, and we'll look at that. But you can also add subpages. So if you hit right here, you can say add a subpage. So maybe you want your subpage to be on animals. Okay, let's add another subpage. Let's just have 3 subpages. Insects, and then our last one is going to be plants. So that each page could potentially have those pictures that you took and the information about each of those different topics could be in there. And then when they would go here, they could have, it would look like this, and then they can hit this down arrow, and then they can go to animals, and it would bring them right to that page. And they can go to insects, and then it would bring them right to this page. You don't have to do it that way. I just wanted to show you an option of doing that. You can just have this page and then add let's say I want to add a text box in there, add your pictures of animals. Maybe you'd even have a title before you did this, because you can have definitely different, there you go, like let's say this is my animals section. Animals. And maybe I want to bold it, and maybe I want to make it a title, and I want to, I do not want to duplicate, but that's how you duplicate. Delete that. And maybe I want to put some emphasis on it. Right, put a little emphasis, turns it gray, and then you can have your 2 animals and then add descriptions about them, and then you go into your next section, and maybe you want your next section to look like this. So you can have all these different types of layouts in a single page. Just make sure you don't overwhelm the person that's looking at it, because if you don't want too much on a single page. Okay, and so that's really it. Trying to make sure I didn't forget something. But yeah, I think that's it. And then you can also, once you're done with that and you want to preview what your website would actually look like, before you do that, I would recommend hitting publish. Publish is going to allow you to then share your website, specifically with me, so that I can actually see it. If you do not hit publish, then I cannot see your website. So you have to make sure you hit publish, and then you can make any web address you want. If you want to change that, you can, and then that will just be like at the bottom down there, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is. You hit publish. It's publishing to the web, so that's good. You have successfully published it, and now we want to make sure we like how it looks. So you can hit preview. Let's go to home just so we have this front page. All right, yeah, it looks fine. Obviously, it's not very nice, but yours would look better. And then you'll see here's your sidebar over here, getting to know the wildlife. users can then click that, and then they can click at the animals. Maybe I'm like, okay, I don't really like the way that looks, so let's X out of this view and get back into our editing mode. And let's go back to our homepage, and I wanted to fix it so that it's at the top of the page. Maybe I like it better up there, and then you have to hit publish again. It'll show you these two things. This is what it originally was, this is what it is now, and if you like the way it is now, you would then hit publish, and then you'd be good. And then you can preview it again and look at how it is. Once you're all set with this, at the very end, you're then going to hit this one, share with others. And it's going to give you a link. Okay. All right, actually, so when I told you to hit this one, this is if you wanted to collaborate with other people and you share your website so that everybody can collaborate. What I want you to do instead is I want you to click this one, copy publish site link, and then you copy that link. Then you go back into your project, and you can see the part 3 of this document is to paste your final site link. And there you go, you paste it in there, and that will then allow me to come back in here, look at this, I can copy this and I'll paste it in the top, and that'll show me and give me access to looking at your website. And then that will be it. Keeping in mind that you do have your rubric down here on that document. And so make sure you look at that before you submit anything, and you have filled out this part to make sure you've completed all your research before you get to your website. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please let me know, send me an email, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.